it feels to me like your body of film work is one long, consistent conversation that you've been having with us as an audience. It feels that you have folded everything back together. Autobiography is woven through everything you've done on film, and you express how you have processed the world that you live in. Can we talk about your return to filmmaking with Dance of Reality and how it not only comments on, but also augments everything that you've done before?
What's the question?
With the Dance of Reality, it feels as if we are now returning to the very beginning of who you were as a filmmaker and an artist. And yet it feels consistent with the body of work.
No, I don't have a beginning. I have a continuation. If I speak about my childhood, it's not to come to the beginning. It's to take the child near me, like an old man. I start to analyze my life when I was little, and I start to analyze how I suffer, and I start to heal that, to stop to be a sad child. I do what I can with my English. Eh?
Yes.
Did you understand?
Absolutely.
Okay. My conception of picture is, I think, is different of the normal conception. I was an artist, a normal artist, trying to have success and to do whatever I wanted. I was in myself. But one day, one of my sons, 24 years, died, suddenly. And then I was broken like a mirror in 1,000 pieces. I broke it. I start to ask it to me, what is art? Why to do it that? What to make picture? Why I am making picture? I am making picture to earn money. I am an industrial. Well, it's good to, money is not happiness, but without money there are no happiness. And then, well, okay, if God sends you money, you open your pocket, no? But I don't want that. I don't want to make a show for the person who are nervous in order to relax 2 hours, no? Eat a lot of popcorn and then go to the street. Is that what I am doing? Why to do that? What is the meaning of the art? What is the goal of art? That was my question. Yeah, I came to see my question was there. And this question made me start a new time to work in art. Is art, the value of art is to heal. To heal, because completely our society, not you, our society is ill. And then we want to change the world. But how to change the world, this immensity? We cannot. But as artists, we can start to change the world. That I can start in any moment, anything. In this moment, I can start to live. Here, in this moment. In this moment, I can die and start to live. In this moment. In every moment. And why I need to be alive is in order to give to the world something rich, nourish, something who help the person not to escape of ourself, but to remember yourself. Not to remember your problem, to remember your values. Then I realized I was tired, this hero with the pistol, the leg in the head, karate, big explosion, superheroes, vampires, all that shit. I was tired. I was tired because the conception of the human being is so ugly, so little, so nothing. And we are something. In every one of us, there are the vital energy of the universe. We have values. And then the art is to show the values you have, not the mask you have, well, etc. Excuse me. This is a long answer, no?
Oh,
But what was a long question? Eh?
You returned to Tocopilla to make this film.
Yes.
The experience of going home to make a film that is so personal and that explores your own roots so deeply, what was that like for you?
Myself, I feel myself like a poet. Poet is personal, no? And then to make a picture, you make a personal thing. I never speak of things I never lived. I didn't live. I am speaking about my experience. Truth is not truth. It is not go with experience. And then I need to make an experience when I make a picture. And this experience was to return to the little town I suffered so much. Till 10 years old, I was rejected because I was different. I was from another color, I was from another ethnic. My father was Jewish Russian, but he doesn't want to be that. I have no friends. They call me Pinocho because my nose. The only thing I have is to read there. And was a little town, and this town produced anything. They are only a factory of electricity who give the cancer to all the person. They are not a good hospital. They are nothing. They are 100 years, the town didn't change it. It's the same. And then it's 2,000 kilometers from Santiago de Chile, near the desert, where the copper mines. In 3 centuries, not raining. Huh?
Wow.
And everything was the same when I was a child. The street I live, my universe was a street you see in the picture, and was a explosion psychological to walk where I was walking when I was a child. Is everything similar. Only one thing was not similar, was the store of my father, burned, and was a hole. They don't have the money to make another building. And then I reconstructed exactly the house of my childhood, the store of my father.
Wow.
In the picture, exactly. When I showed to my son this place, they start to scream, comme ça. Because for the first time they realized from where I was coming. In the front of my house there are a person, how is it, un peluquero, person who cuts the hair. Huh?
A barber.
A barber shop, a Japanese barber shop, cut my hair. Was terrible. If you see the picture, it was dramatic for me. And he was there. 80 years later, he was there. But was his son.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. And he said to me, see, Alejandro, he said my name, I was with you in the school. He was with me, a child in the school. And he was exactly. I walk with little feet like this, and now I walk with like this, in the street. It's a shock, it's a psychological shock for me. And then that go into the image, that go into the picture. I have a very terrible father. My father was a communist, a Stalinist, atheist, and that believe in nothing. And he was dressed like a Stalin. You know who is Stalin, no? Or are you too far off the web? You know that, no? Well, that's Stalin. And then he elevated me like the dictator. I have a great father who was without hair, with big ears, dressed in white, who was like Mama Gandhi. And then I was elevated between Stalin and Mama Gandhi. No, but that's not too long. And my mother was an humiliated woman because she wanted to be an opera singer. But they kick her and they make a selling in the store, selling thing. And he have enormous breast. And then I need a person who can sing opera and who have a big breast. Not sexually. No, it's the motherhood, no? A strong motherhood. I wait, I fight it, I find the person. I find an incredible person. If you see a photo of my mother of the person, she's the same. And then was very strong also. My son played my father. He's a big actor. And he played his great father. And then to have my son as my father was a problem for him or for me. How we will handle that? We are in therapy, the two, no? And then it was he did everything I wanted, really. We understand. In some way, sometimes I start to hate him because he was my father. And he started to scream because he saw me. I have an actor, very beautiful actor, who was me. And then we start to heal our soul, making the picture. But when we're making the soul, the actors also was healing themselves, changing. Everything was changing like a galaxy. And the town was changing. Because for 2 months, we stopped the town. Not a car, no nothing. Everything was stopped. And all the person was looking, how I was shooting the picture and playing in the picture. They'll play, all them. And then for the town who nobody speak, this town is not even in the mapas, in the card. The name, you don't find. Now, here, you know Tocopilla exists. It's magic for them. And then was very happy. It's like to reborn for them, to make something in the world. Well, that is the beginning of that picture. An experience. Evidently, I told histories, images. For me, picture are an art, no? Really an art. See? It's not like a Big Mac, one after the other, with a lot of things, no? Mm-hmm. I don't want to rape any person with 3 dimensions. Male chauvinist pig. The 3 dimension go to you like this. And then you need to receive the 3 dimension with your actual. Maybe you have an orgasm. I don't know who you are, but I don't want to rape any person. I want to call the person to go inside another world in order to open the mind, to open the feeling, and to open the sensibility. See, art is not to go there, not to sell there. Art is to call, come to me, come to my heart, beat with my heart together and feel something. Maybe you will find yourself in a way you don't know, because we are infinite. We are completely infinite. We are a collectivity, every one of us. Do you believe that? We are a lot of persons. We are a lot, very rich, incredibly rich. Every night I go in a world incredible. We dream every night, incredible things. We don't have, no tenemos etiqueta. What is etiqueta? No.
The name tag?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. For me, the picture must not be comedy, must not be tragedy, must not be this or that, need to be everything. I am not Hitchcock. I am not directing you. Here you will laugh. Here you will be scared. I will scare you. You will be walking, somebody will afraid you, will be a cat, something like this all the time, no? No. Every person seeing my picture, I hope, have different reaction. One can scream, the other can laugh. It's not, we must not make a definition of the person. No one have the right to make a definition of you. No one. And no one need to definition a picture. They are not adventure pictures, they are not mystical pictures, it's a cake together. You eat all the cake, not a piece. Huh? But it's not a lesson. I am speaking like that, I don't know why. Because I am happy here. It's the first time my picture will see by an American public. I am very curious. Because I am completely no Hollywood. Really. And then I don't know that. I have no age. My picture have no age. You don't see when she's do it. In my picture, Topo, Holy Mountain, that, you don't know in what time, in what year they was. Because for me, 1 year is all the years. Past, future, present. The word is all the time. And then that is the thing. There are a lot of things I am trying to do. It's difficult, but I am trying to do, no? No? I have no nationality. Now the pictures, the Chinese picture, the American picture, the French picture, we are not a football game. We have no flags. Yes, true. For me, flags, ¿cómo se dice la tela? La tela. ¿Ah? The fabric with you cover mercancies. All the mercancies have a flag. No, I have not a mercancy. I have a gift to give. And gifts are not mercancy. Maybe we will not like that. Eh? No? You are so patriotic. Maybe I am like you. Eh? And my picture cannot make a concurso. ¿Cómo dice concurso? Make a competition.
Right.
Because I have no country. Don't represent a country. Represent here. I am a product of the planet. And it's very short. I am a product of the galaxy. It's not too much. I am a product of the universe. It's not so much. I am the product of this incredible, mysterious, magic energy who is moving all that in this moment. A star, galaxies, you are liver, the same energy is moving you. That is my picture. My picture, nationality is my picture, life, cosmic life. I have not a flag. I need to imagine a flag for that. But
As I was growing up, I could only read about your films, El Topo and the Holy Mountain, because they were not available for so long.
Yes.
And it was reading other people's reactions to them did not prepare me for when they finally became available again and I was able to see them myself.
Yes.
They were so much more than anybody could describe on a page to me. To have the work back out there now, to be able to have everybody be able to see these films again, how important was that to you?
For me? Well, I wanted, do you see, when you make a work, you make it in order to show the work. You are a collectivity. An artist is not only for me. That is not true. Kafka, they born my novels, but when he died, they published his novels. He wrote it for the others. And then it's a big, enormous realization, emotion. No? When we finish our problem, our little ego problem I have with the producer was a little ego problem who was 30 years with a little ego problem. But we make a solution, no? And then I remasterized my pictures because I have bad copies, and it was a pleasure to remasterizing because with the new techniques, for the first time I could give the colors I wanted. And in La Danza de la Réalité, I shoot with numeric. What a happiness! Because you shoot, and then you sit. I was sitting with my wife. Is there? Where? Here is. Live. This is my wife. Live. Ton. she made the costume. Another son make Adam make the music. The other son make my master, my yoga master in the picture. It's a family affair, no? And then sitting with her, projecting, I say, change the birds. A lot of flying birds, no? I say, I want all them near the blue of the ocean. I want the birds in black. What a happiness to do that. Was an enormous happiness to color your picture as you was a painter. It's painting. Movies are not real. I don't want to make the public believe she's seeing in reality. Art, you need to see, picture are pictures. And then I want to give to you emotion, everything, but you need to know a picture is a picture. For that, in my picture, a person needs to take something, he does like this, the thing appear in his hand, because it's a picture. Why to find a thing? Boom, boom. Like in the Japanese theater, the kabuki, no? Mm-hmm. Everything comes with person, they have to put what you need. And it's theater. Theater is theater, movies are movies.
Well, it does feel like the use of digital tools in this film for you.
Yeah.
And when you look back at Holy Mountain or El Topo, the physicality of having to go and imagine these things for real, to build these things, to make them manifest, that was such an unbelievable undertaking. And now to have these digital tools where you can do things that were even beyond what you could physically capable. As an artist, does that free you in a different way? Did it change the way you approached the making of this film?
Yes, it's different. It's not only when you are shooting, it's when you are making the editing. There are a moment when a person needs to, the only moment when you need to do like that, the person, I have all the body doing like that, but when I was making the editing, I move the camera, I show only the hands. I went to the essential movement who was necessary to say. I didn't need the expression of the person. What I need was that. I could do it. There I can do it now. In the other picture, you cannot do that.
Your voice is so clear, even in the other mediums you've worked in. As I said, I was introduced to your work first on the page.
My voice.
And the expression of what it was you wanted to get across in these stories, the Black Inkle, and the stories that spun off from there, still feel so personal to you and express the ideas that you have about the tarot and about shamanism and about but through a science fiction story. The comics that you have created all take place in one large universe. Yes. And we see now that Hollywood has started to do this and try to build worlds, but it's a financial thing. Your worlds that you told these stories in and the interconnectivity of them, what was it about being able to build an entire universe on the page that drew you back each time to tell new chapters?
Interesting. In art, cowboys, you make a whole universe. They are not real. The cowboys universe is a cowboy universe. The samurai universe is a samurai universe. I create in order to create an history, you need to create a universe. A society with, you need to create the earth, where your story is happening.
Because you've worked
now for the television, we are ill of television. All the picture I like that. The face is the person. Very soon you will make pee by the mouth, because the only thing you have is the face, no? And the other what? And then, no, yeah, you laugh, eh?
It's very true. The language becomes very restricted in some ways.
Yes.
When we talk about psychomagic, which you have shared with people now for decades,
yes.
What was the evolution of that? Was that, and it led you away from film for a time? Or was it simply that this was a different way of communicating with people and sharing these ideas?
Happened in my life. I am not a movie maker. I am not a psychomagic person. I do things. In the moment need to come, I do these things without to limitate myself. And on, to make comics is one Alejandro. The person who makes psychomagic is another. The person who make movies is another. In every aspect of I do, I put all my human being inside, you know. I create characters, all kind of things. As an artist, what can do an artist? He cannot create, but he can transform. We are transforming things. Only God can create. Mm-hmm. We are transformers. Not the Hollywood transformer,
no. Your influence, when I spoke earlier of Dune, and I talked about how, although the film was not finished, there is no doubt that the work that you did resonated through so many other things that did end up produced. And the few films you made seem to have cast a huge shadow across cinema in general. When you see that influence played out in other people's work, does that gratify you? Do you know that it has landed and that it has gotten inside other artists and inspired them to create as well? Is there some element of frustration that they're taking things and building on them?
But listen, your question put me in a problem, because I am fighting against my ego. A lot of fight I do, because the ego is created by the family, the society, and the culture, but it's not real. We have an essential human being, essential in essentiality, who have no name, no age, no nationality, not free. But in order to live, you need to put that kind of mask. And then, if you ask me, what do you feel when you influence all the landscape of movies? If I say I feel very good, I am very proud. If I say I feel nothing, it's bad also. I cannot answer, because what I will say. In the picture I make of Dune, I tell an anecdote I had with Dali. Because Dali, in order to work with me, put me in, he was very old, I was very young, and he put me in prueba. He wanted to see if I was able to direct Dali. And then he said to me, and he had always a lot of persons, almost 12, like a Christ, who was seeing the master, no? And then he said to me, when I go to the beach avec Picasso, we open the door of the car, and in the sun, always we find a clock. Clock? Un reloj. A clock. Always we find a clock. Did you find a clock in the sun? If I say I find, I will be an idiot who thinks he's superior to him. If I say I never find one, I was a poor guy. I find the answer, I say, I never find a clock, but I lost a lot. That was, I say, my ego, you know, because I know what to say. But if I am honest, it's evidently you are happy. If you see you are working, if you see you have a meaning. No, evidently you have a meaning. You give your life, giving seed, making child, and then they say that have a value, and then you trust you. It's good. You can say I can die. That you say I can die in peace. I did it what I need to do, and was good. I was not, no me equivoqué. I don't know how to say in English. I didn't make a mistake. That do you think, no? Because myself, Dune, I believe exactly movies need to be longer, 14, 16 hours. And Hollywood say I was crazy. And I cannot do it because I was crazy, because I write a picture for 14 hours. And now you have the Hobbit, Hobbit 1, Hobbit 2, Hobbit 3.
And you're probably looking at 12 to 14 hours, yes.
14 hours. And also I changed the goal of the picture. I say the goal of the picture is not the money. The goal of the picture is to open the mind of humanity. If you see the Hobbit, what they are searching? A dragon? ¿Cómo es el tío del Pato Donald? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Ah? El uncle of Donald Duck. Rico McPato. He's a very rich person who sleeps in money. And Donald Duck, no?
Scrooge.
Huh?
Yes.
Scrooge.
Yes, a Scrooge.
But the dragon of Hobbit is the same. He's in the money.
Yeah.
When I changed that, I was crazy.
One of the most moving things in the documentary is when you're talking about your collaborators and you refer to them as spiritual warriors. These are people that you depend on heavily and that you need to know that the communication is complete when you're making a movie. Is that one of the reasons that family is so important to you when you make your films? Because these are people that you know you can communicate with on that level?
Yes, in some way. I was very influenced by Indian culture, Japanese culture, where the family exists. And then in India, you have a doctor, the son is a doctor, the little son is a doctor. It's normal, it's normal. And then I say, I am an artist, I want to have an artistic family. And then for the first moment of the childhood, I give the possibility to my family to be artists. And then they are artists all. I am happy. I don't suffer. I am happy. Poor, but artists. Why not? And then that is why I use my family, because they are very good actors. And I use Pascal, because he's a very good painter. And why to search a star? A star is difficult. A lot of money is star, no? But what a problem, eh? It's a lot of problem, eh? It's a lot of problem, star, because they will change what you want to do. If you are a poet, and then you have a creator of an history, the star will change everything. You need to be of service of that genius person. It's of the service of this person, but not you. And then in the contract, you need to make 10 close-up. Okay, 10 close-up. I signed. I work with Peter O'Toole. I hate. Till today, even he died, I hate. No, it was terrible. It was terrible. No, I want to explain why they are terrible. They are terrible. And then you are not free, you know. You are not free. When you want to be yourself, making an art who is yours, you don't want a producer who says this no, this yes, this no, this. Give me the money. I do whatever I can with that quantity of money. That is your, give me that, and I do that. Let me free. I don't want faces you don't know. I see a lot of Chinese movies because I don't know the actors. And then I believe in that. I don't want to speak about that, but I don't came to criticize, no?
Oh, I believe if anybody in this room has earned the right, sir, you have.
Yes. If you see, what is the, I don't know, I have the temptation. If you see Gravity, no?
Yes.
It's technically fantastic. What? Technically fantastic, no? But what happened is the person who are doing like this because think, and then you are free of that, and then you're swimming and you are free. Fantastic, you are free of that. Well, can be mice, can be rats, but the actor come, no? the actor, the star.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are in what century? I don't know. In the future. And the only thing he does, he open a bottle and take a vodka. Make a smell, and then he go. But it's very good because Clooney is a star. What is doing a star there? Why?
No,
Why do put this star? In order to evidently to have the star, to have the money, no?
And it raises the question. You look at what Cuarón accomplishes technically in the film, and it requires this enormous expenditure of money, but the same tools are the tools that you used on this, and for nowhere near that same price, yet it seems your use of them is freer. So is money the trap in filmmaking? Is that the more money you end up with people telling you what has to happen?
Yes. If you want to live making pictures, you are die like an artist. Because you need to make one picture like the other. One hot dog, the other hot dog, the other hot dog, one of the other picture. And when you put your soul in a picture, you are empty. And you need some years in order to have another experience, another thing. It's not in industry. But I know it's necessary, the industrial movies is necessary, like the cigarettes, they're necessary. But they kill you, are necessary, but they kill you, it's true. But meat is necessary, they kill you, okay. A lot of things kill you and are necessary. No, this is our society. But if you want to make something where you feel a human being, and you are not ashamed of yourself, and you don't want to sell yourself, and then you make another kind of picture. Myself, every 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, I make something. When I am feeling, I will not speak about movies, because the person who makes movies finish to speak about movies in the picture, because they know movies. No? But you need to know the life, to live the life in order to make your work. And then, for me, it's not in industry. For me, the Oscar, I will not say what I think. But why an artist needs to have a prize? It's a person who takes the power and say, you have the prize. I give you the prize. Put your prize anywhere. Why the prize?
It was a thrilling announcement when they said that this was playing at Cannes last year, and because I didn't realize that you were making it when you were. It came as a wonderful surprise. But you have spoken now repeatedly about potentially returning to El Topo. That is something that you and Brontes have talked about. Is there...
What side? What?
The son of El Topo.
Yes, for years I wanted to do that, but it's too expensive. Myself, I cannot, I am not a businessman, my picture cost $4 million. This is all, no more. I have no more to make a picture. Because Son of El Topo, with 10 million I do it. With nothing for the big picture, but for me it's enormous. And then for years I am trying to do, now I will start, because I discovered a fantastic Mexican drawing, Ladrón. With himself, I make the After the Incal. Fantastic. Okay. And now I will make when I come to Paris in a week, the contract is due, I will start to making comics, Son of El Topo.
Fantastic.
Why? Because to fail doesn't exist. To fail is to change the way. If you don't do something here, you can make here. You can do it always. You cannot fail. Yes?
Yes.
Why to think that you can fail? You don't fail. Never. I believe you never fail. It's the good news.
Yes.
Listen, I am here after 20 years. I am speaking movies like a great movie director, cinema. I was so far of movies 20 years. Every night I saw a picture with a jealousy. You cannot believe. But I say, why are you doing that, no? Why they do that? What I can do myself? I never abandoned, but I never think about me I wasn't a failure. I say, one day I will do it. But they say to me, well, you can die, you are too old. Why? Who tell me I will die? Why you are so sure I will die? You know, the Greeks say, all the men are mortals. Plato is a man. Plato is a mortal. Platon, no? All the men are mortal, and that is a true, but it's not a true, because in order to say all the men are mortals, you need to be a mortal, you need to die, because maybe there are men who are not mortals. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you will never die. It's possible. Maybe I will live 150 or 20 years. Why not? Why not? Why not? Maybe I will make a transmigration in a body. The Dalai Lama, he say, is 14 reincarnation, 14, eh? Dalai Lama. Bueno, if I go 14 reincarnation, I will not say the thing the Dalai Lama said, eh? I will be floating in the air. He's too material for me for 14 reincarnation. Well, and then you cannot fail. That is the reality. Huh?
Now, I am sure that there are other people here in the room today who would love to ask you a question. I want to make sure that a few of them get a chance. Please, if you have a question, I would say let's line up right here at this mic. It is your experience at Cannes last summer, to have the documentary there, to have your film there at the same time, to be welcomed back into the stage. Was it exciting to share this new vision with people, and did it feel to you like it was received any differently? Because with the original films, they were slow burns. It was almost a cult that grew up around them. They were shared. Theaters weren't the same. The distribution was not the same. It was something that city by city, country by country, people got to experience these films. And now there is such an explosion, such an immediate moment of movies being shared. Was it exciting to have both of them there at the same time and to see that response?
The answer is yes, was exciting.
I'm going to go ahead and open up. Yes.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. How do we as individuals, how can we come up with psychomagical acts?
How I came,
The trauma that
how I came, what is he asking?
He's talking about how he experienced the trauma in this same place at this same time last year.
Yes.
And talking about how you can create an event to sort of deal with that trauma or to explore that trauma.
Yes.
And is that what psychomagic to some extent is?
He's ram now.
Hmm?
You want an answer now. So that do you want it? Excuse, sometimes also with him I don't understand what he, and then I answer, but half of his answer I didn't understand. I only answer. But what do you want?
Could you suggest a
Huh?
Could you suggest a psychomagic act for me?
Yes. You feel it bad here. Come here, sit here. See, I am happy. That is a happiness. Eh? Sit here. Here. Yeah, be here. Yeah? And how was your problem when you was here? What did you feel? What happened?
I was walking home and I got hit by a
Yes.
car.
By a car. Yes. Where? What part of the world?
Right here.
Oh. and oh. Poor boy. Poor boy. Poor boy. Poor boy. Oh, you was afraid, no?
Yeah.
Oh, now you can walk, no? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Another question?
Yes.
Yes.
Can
What is it?
I, did you have a second question beyond this?
What was the question? What did he say?
She's also asking for a hug.
Very what?
Also asking for an embrace.
Well, why not? Why not? Okay. Oh. Wait a second. Ven. Ven, Pascal. Come. Father and mother.
Yes. Yes, please.
Take it. Yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
no?
you.
It's fantastic. Yeah, we need a father, we need a mother. What was it?
I would like to have a hug later. Hi, my name is Jason. I'm from Beijing, China. Probably you'll never know you have fans in China, but here I am from China.
What is that? You know?
He's come from China to see you
Yes,
today.
happiness for China, yes.
My question is,
I was, when I am trying to search truth, n'est-ce pas? I went to all the Chinese philosophy for the Jing. I start with there, and then Lao Tse, Chuang Tzu,
Yeah.
Liu Tzu. Yeah, I was very
Really?
the poetry. I was very touched about the Chinese culture, also.
Oh, thanks. It's
And then
really,
you can
really
speak with me
deep to understand.
like a friend.
Yes, very. Yeah. My question is, will you regard this film as your last work, or you regard this film as the new beginning of your career?
What
I
was
mean,
it?
He was asking if you see this as a conclusion to your work or as the beginning of a new stage in your work.
Yeah.
Legacy, what when you die, right?
The legacy.
If I die tomorrow, it's a legacy.
Ah.
If I don't die, it's a comeback.
I believe you and your work will live forever. You're already a legend. And can I have a photo with you?
Huh?
Can I have a photo with you?
Yes, but wait a second.
come-
I
come-
make
the
photo.
Ritz-
Yeah.
And
wait
there
the-
will actually be tonight at the Ritz, after
Yeah.
Dance of Reality, there is going to be a book signing,
Yeah.
and he will be there. So that would be a lovely time.
I do
Or
not-
how about a hug?
Okay.
We want to make sure we get through
Yeah.
a few more of
Okay.
these questions.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will do it.
So I will say mine in Spanish first and then in English.
Eso, fantástico.
Muchas gracias por compartir tu paz con nosotros,
Ya.
primero que nada. Y de lo que dices de que no tienes patria, yo te invito a Yucatán, porque sé que te encanta la cultura maya y te encanta la cultura mexicana.
Sí,
Así que
entiendo.
cuando quieras, ahí tienes un hogar también.
Muchas
So I just say thank you for sharing all his piece and inviting him to come to Yucatan because I know he loves our culture as well.
She said, as I don't have a patria, a country, no? But in reality, I have all the countries. Not I don't have one. I say I have all.
But come over anytime.
I will go to Yucatan, sure.
And my question is, it really is not a question, but in your movie, which I not have had the opportunity to see yet, but I've read about, it feels like an act of psychomagic for yourself.
Yes.
It is a way to share with us the
Yes.
process of giving life and giving voice to your own dreams and to your own family.
Yes. You go to see the picture.
Yes, I will.
And
So-
then it's not only for me, it's for you, for the public. When you make a painting, this one, La Gioconda,
Sí.
Leonardo, no? He make alone that with all his dreams, but it's so herself, this painting, who is giving to you a vision of beauty, no? And then when you give all yourself to a picture, it's poetry.
It is.
And poetry is necessary. But do you know when a civilization died, the only thing who less is the art.
Yes.
Egypt, you see the art Egyptian. Greece, the philosophers, the writers. The only thing who rests is art, nothing more.
And art will save us.
Huh?
Art will save us. But I want you.
Art will not save us because we are saved already.
No, ourselves.
We
Not
are,
everybody.
we are in paradise interior. It's a paradise. When you find yourself, it's a fantastic paradise. Every morning, I touch it, she's still there. And then I say, fantastic, a new day. What? It's fantastic to be alive.
It is.
It's fantastic.
My question is, when are you going to make a visual, a movie, or
Yeah.
a painting
Yeah.
where you give voice to all the archetypes in your tarot, en el tarot?
Sí,
Una película en que podamos ver a los arquetipos del tarot en vida.
It's not necessary because to see the archetype of the tarot is to limitate them because the archetypes are construction where every person give another interpretation. Psychological, every person is different. I see here a lot of worlds different. Every head have a configuration of the reality, but not the real reality because it's impossible. And then a card of tarot, if I show to you the fool, you will say one thing. Poor man, the dog is a dog like this. Another person say, no, it's an illuminate monk. Another say, it's the energy of God. Another say, he's a priest. Every person will say something different. And then you cannot make a picture of that because you will make your own tarot. And the tarot is impersonal. Sacred art is anonymous, is impersonal. Impersonality, non-personality, that is the sacred. When you sign something, it's any more sacred.
Wow. Okay.
We have time
Gracias.
we have time for two more quick questions. Yes.
My brother and I were actually planning on going to meet you in Paris, but you came here instead. So my question is if I could get a tarot reading from you.
What is it?
Are you going to be doing any events while you're here where there might be time for a tarot reading or the things that you have done in Paris in the past?
Do you know the tarot, you?
A little.
What is the card number 17?
I couldn't tell you.
What is the card? No, it's not exceptional. I will know. No. What is the card number 8? You don't know, no? And now make a question. I will make the tarot. You have a question? Do a question.
Do you have a question that you would ask during the reading?
You don't have a question? Tell me 3 numbers from 1 to 22. 3 numbers.
11,
3 numbers.
11,
11,
5,
5,
13.
13.
13.
13.
Yes.
11 is the strength. 5, the Pope. 13, the arcana without name. Death, you call in English, but it's not death, it's the change. Changed. And then you are starting something new. The strength, no? You have something to say. The Pope is to go out of the temple and give to the world. And then you are starting to do something public. But it's destroying, it's changing your way to feel the life. You are going to change it. In order to really express yourself, you need to take out your cholera, angry. You are anger. You need to go out of the anger. Against who? Tell me another number.
17.
Eh?
17.
This is the star. And the star is the only real sexual naked woman. And then you have a problem with a woman. you need to make solution. That is my answer. Okay.
Thank you.
And our final question for the day.
Primero en español.
Bueno, que de luego que entiendan todos, ¿no?
Sí, y
Tú lo
luego,
traduces.
luego en inglés.
Yeah.
Me encanta su Twitter.
Ay, ay, qué
Y me
maravilla.
interesa lo que le gusta de ese medio de crítica. Que
Yeah.
sea inmediato, que sea muy breve. I'm curious about what he likes about Twitter, whether it's the immediacy, the brevity that you're forced to do. What is it about that medium that he likes?
Well, I didn't knew Twitter. My son, yes. I say, why you don't do Twitter? I say, but why I will tell about how many times I go to the bathroom or why? What is the interest? And then he showed me, I realized it was like a haiku, Japanese haiku, because you have 140 tab, and then it's short. And then I say, if I make poetry, if I make philosophy, if I put ideas, not speak about my egos. I am not Lady Gaga. No, not speak. No, no. I am not a very tiny person with a lot of feathers. I am. No. And then I will speak with deep things. I start to do it, the Twitter, every day 15, because it's the tarot is the creativity, el diablo, 15, every day for 4 years now, 5. I am coming to a million followers now, but without to make any concession, only how I feel the art, and it's the literature of the 21st century. All the literature is old now, 20th century. The real creation is there, because there you put something, immediately they answer to you. And they say, fantastic, or they say, you are an idiot. They attack you, and then they say, no, it's not like this, it's like this. It's completely alive, what you are doing. And that is very important, the communication, no? The art is not now in the high of the mountain. The artist is between you, is there. Literature is for every person, and you can react. Yeah? That's what I do that. Every day I do that. Religious, it's like a religion. And that learned me how to answer questions so quickly, you know. And this way I'm not Parkinson or something like that, because I am making work my brain. Every day I am working with my spirit. The person who go like this is because they don't work with the mind. And the heart also. Also the sex, well, what do you want? We are human beings. Eh? Yes?
Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias. ¿De dónde eres?
Today
Aquí en Texas, pero mi papá es chino-cubano.
¿De dónde?
De Havana. Chino-cubano.
Cubano.
Sí.
Yeah. Okay.
So today at 5:30 at the Ritz, the screening of Dance of Reality. It will also be showing Friday at 4:45, and then following tonight's screening at 8 o'clock at the Ritz, there will be a book signing and a DVD signing. Please join me one last time in thanking our guest today. Thank you so much, sir.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
It was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Gracias.